Good morning, students. Welcome to my channel, Sri Thakur. Today we will discuss paper style for term 1, and that is of 80 marks. In this paper style, we will discuss all the question in detail and how to answer them, and what will be the marking criteria, and what will be the maximum mark of that particular question. So we will discuss all 80 marks. And question wise I am discussing. Listen carefully and attend them one by one properly. Now this is first question, and there will be 8 sections. Each section will have 10 marks. Now we are starting with question 1. The question 1 is निम्नलिखित पद्यांशस्य अनुवादम आंग्ल भाषा कृतो. I have highlighted the words where you need some guidance. Padyansha means poems. Anuvada means translation. Padyansha means poem means slokas or verses you can say. So Nimnalikta Padyamsasya Anuvadam Anglo Bhasha Kruta. Translate the following slokas. Verses means slokas into English. Here you see the poems are there in your books. Those poems will be asked. Some slokas will be asked. You have to answer. Okay. And it will be of 6 marks. Now next question comes Nimnalikhithanam Vakyanam Anuvadam Anglo Bhasha Kruto. Anglo Bhasha means in English. Nimnalikhithanam Vakyanam. Nimrita means written below. Vakyanam means sentences. Anuvada means translation. Anglo Bhasha means in English. Kuruta means do. Translate the following sentences into English. Here there will be individual sentences from different chapters. You have to translate into English. And translation means children not to write any summary, not to write any kind of story. Here exactly you have to translate the words in as it is condition. Okay, so you must give the hint, or if you don't have time, write directly translation. And do not follow to write the question number. Question number is must, otherwise your assessment will be not proper. Okay, this is second question. So it is part 1 or section 1 you can say. Now we are proceeding further for section 2. I mean question number 2. Nimnalikhita Gadyanshasya Anuvadam Anglo Bhasha Kruto. Anglo Bhasha means understood in English. Gadyansha means it's a prose. Prose means purely paragraph. And let me clarify here. Your textbook, Sanskrit textbook is having 9 chapters. And 8 chapters, and all 8 chapters are having 3 sections. One is poem, that is slokas. Gadya means purely paragraph, big paragraphs. And Natyansha means drama. Next question will come Natyansha. Natya means drama, dialogues. So Gadya means purely prose paragraph, big paragraphs only, long paragraphs. So here you see Nimnalikhita Gadyamsasya Anuvadam Anglo Bhasha Kruta. Translate the following prose paragraphs into English. Here paragraph will be given, and let me instruct children. Let me tell you, you must write the hint of that paragraph. If you are writing, suppose question number 2a, and you are attempting one paragraph, you must write the hint, first word and last word, in between put dots, then under that write the translation. Translation means not story, not summary, only the words in as-it condition you have to translate. Okay, so it will be of 10 marks. I am providing you PDF. Don't worry for marks, how many marks it will be. Next question comes question number 3. Nimnalikhita Natyamsasya Anuvadam Anglo Bhasha Kruta. Natyamsha means drama. I mean dialogues will be there. Anuvadam, as I told you, translation. Anglo Bhasha means in English. Kuruta means do. Nimnalikhita means given below. Translate the following drama type paragraphs. Only dialogues will be there, so you have to translate into English with the hints. Whenever you are translating any paragraph or sloka, you must give hint at the top of the answer. First word and last word, in between put dots, then you write translation under that. Then next comes Sankhyam Adharikritya Nimnalikhithan Prasnan Anglo Bhasha Likhita. Sankyam Adhakrita. Sankhya means Sanskrit numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ekam, Dve, Trini, Chatvari, Pancha, Sat. These are Sankhya. Sankhya means number. Sanskrit numbers. So answer the following questions based on Sanskrit numbers in English. Suppose if I ask you Saptavinshati iti शब्दस्य आंग्लो भाषया उत्तरं लिखत या अनुवादं कुरुत. सप्तविंशति मीन्स 27. As I have told you, you have to translate in reverse order. Sankhya. Sanskrit numbers should be translated into reverse order. For example, let me tell you. Suppose I am writing 38. I have to say Ashtatringshat. If I am writing here 23, so Trayo Bingshati. I am saying this word first, this digit first, then this. Okay. So this way you have to write Sankhya Madharikritya. I mean on the basis of Sanskrit numbers. Next question number comes question number 4. Here also Anuvada. Nimnalikhitana Vakyanam Anuvadam Sanskrita Bhasha Kruta. Sanskrita Bhasha means in Sanskrit. Translate the following sentences into English, into Sanskrit. Here the sentences will be given in English and you have to translate into Sanskrit. For example, I am talking, aham vadami. I am reading, aham patami. I am playing, aham kridami, aham khelami. So earlier I have told you, I have given you the tables, aham avamvayam, tuam ivamiyam, saha taute, sa tetaha, and tat tetani, etat etetani. Another side, me vahama, si thahatha, ti tahanti. In this part you have to learn those tables. 3 tables you have to learn. Sanskrit persons, aham avamvayam. In English persons, I, we too, we all. Then verbs, me vahama. If you remember these 3 tables properly, you will be able to answer this question perfectly. Next question comes, Nimnalikhithan kriyapadan bhavishyat kale parivartanam kurta. This type of question is already there in your exercise. Just go through them. Nimnalikhithan kriyapadan, verbs. Kriyapada means verbs. Bhavishyat kale, in the future tense. Parivartanam kurta means change. Change the following verbs into future tense. Verb means only that word you have to change. Suppose patami, patishyami. Sya stands for future. So add sya at the in between. Then last symbol keep as it is. Then that will be future. Suppose patati, patishyati. Kridanti, kridishyanti. Khelami, khelisyami. Sya stands for future. So you have to simply change that into future. Now next comes ka vibhagam kha vibhaganasya yojayata. Match the ka column with the kha column. The words given in ka column match with the words given in kha column. Okay, that is matching the following appropriate words you have to match. Okay, next question comes prakoshtadatan uchit shabdan prajijya shunya sthanani purayat. Prakoshtadani means given in bracket. Uchita sabda means appropriate words. Prajujya means by using. Shunya sthanani, blanks. Purayat means fill up. Fill up the blanks. Fill in the blanks with appropriate words given in bracket. So that already you have got practice in your textbook exercise. That you have to do. When I am giving Sanskrit instruction, children, so you need to have practice for future, because in CBSE board exam, all exams, they give only Sanskrit instruction. Here we are giving English translation also because you need to have practice in the beginning. Okay, later on you will get only Sanskrit instruction. Okay, so Nimnalikhithan prasnan Sanskrit bhasha uttarata. See this question number 5. Nimnalikhithan prasnan Sanskrit bhasha uttarata. Answer in Sanskrit. Answer the following questions in Sanskrit. And it is specially asked from poem. So whichever poem lessons are there, in that you have to check out the questions and answers also already discussed previously in the previous videos. So that way you have to prepare. And the entire exam is based on term 1 syllabus. Now next question comes, Nimnalikhithan prasnan Anglo bhasha uttarata. Answer the following question in English. So here you have to answer in English only. That is the question number 5. Now question number 6 comes, first question, Nimnalikhithanam shabdanam linga parivartana kurutta. Linga parivartana means from masculine to feminine or feminine to neuter. Or you can say linga paricham, nar parivartanam. Identify the gender of the following words. As you know, in Chitrapadani, I have told you, if visarga comes in any word, suppose balaha, mrugaha, chatakaha, kakaha, ending with visarga, so it will come masculine. Then if a matra, e matra, u matra comes, then comes feminine gender. Okay. So this way you have to identify. If the word pen, Nagan bhai. If the word ends with on, then it is neuter gender. Let me clarify again. If the word ends with visarga, then it is masculine, male person. If the word ends with a matra, e matra, u matra, that is feminine. And if the word ends with om sound, then it is neuter gender. Okay. So this way you have to refer Chitrapadani 1, 2, 3. That is linga parichayam kuruta. Identify the gender of the words. निम्नलिखितेषु प्रश्नेषु उचितं विकल्पं चित्वा उत्तरं लिखेत. Answer the following questions by selecting the options given in each question. Okay. So in bracket options will be there. Then you have to select for each question, not in bracket. In each question there will be options and you have to select 1, 2, 3 or A, B, C. So that way you have to answer. That is MCQ questions. निम्नलिखितानां चित्राणां नाम संस्कृत भाषा लिखत. Write the name of the particular picture in Sanskrit. Suppose if I am showing you a table, okay, then you have to write Utpitika. If I am showing you a pen, you have to write Lekhani. It is there in your textbook. So Chitrapadani 1, 2, 3 or Chitrapadani part 1, 2, 3, you have to refer for this. You have to learn those words with Sanskrit names. Okay. Then next question comes to number 7. Samayam adharikrita nimnalikhitaन् prasnan uttarata. Answer the following questions based on Sanskrit time. Samaya means Sanskrit time. As I have told you, there are 6 types of times. And that is complete hour, adhuna ekavadanam, adhuna dvivadanam, trivadanam. Adhuna means now. What time is it? If the watch shows, if the clock shows 4 o'clock, I have tried adhuna chaturvadanam. If the clock shows 7 o'clock, adhuna saptavadanam, this way. Then half past, sardha dvivadanam, sardha trivadanam. And quarter past, sapad dvivadanam. Quarter to, padona dvivadanam. Then 5 past 9, panchadhika navvadanam. 5 to 10, panchona. Already there was a lesson in video I have supplied you. I have given you previously that you have to refer. Otherwise, go through the textbook. निम्नलिखितानां शब्दानां अर्थम आंग्ल भाषा लिखता. Write the meaning of the following words in English. Suppose if I write gajah, English meaning is elephant. If I write chhatram, English meaning is umbrella. Just for example. Okay, this way I have to write. Now next question comes prakashta pradatan shabdan prajujya vakyani rachayata. Write the sentences or make the sentences by using the words given in bracket. Some hint will be given in bracket. By using them, you have to write, you have to compose sentences. Okay. So that is what you say, translate into Sanskrit. Okay. So words will be there. Then by using them, you have to make sentences. That is the 7th question. Now we are proceeding further. Last question. विषयस्य शीर्षकम् आधारीकृत्य पाठस्य बोधम् आङ्ग्लभाषा लिखत. Title of the chapter. Each chapter has a title, and on that chapter we can write something. That will be the moral. If we, let us talk about some chapter like Subhasitani. Subhasitani is a good saying. What for good saying we are learning? So that is the moral. Okay. Any story you can say. Amlam draksha phalam. Okay, grapes are sour. So in that there are some also logic and moral in that. So you have to write the moral of the title on the basis of chapter. Okay. Shloka purtim kruta. And especially you have to learn from Vandana, the first poem only. Whichever stanzas are there, you have to learn it by heart, and you have to write in your note answer sheet, and you have to prepare from Vandana only, first poem. Complete the stanza in Sanskrit. निम्नलिखित वाक्यानि कः कं प्रतिवदति इति लिखत. Who speaks to whom? So that you have to learn from the chapters only. निर्देशानुसारं स्वस्य परिचयं संस्कृतभाषया लिखत. Some instruction will be given. Suppose भवतः नाम किं? मम नाम सनातनः. भवत्याः नाम किं? मम नाम स्नेहाली. Like this. भवान् कति वादने उत्तिष्ठति? अहं सप्तवादने उत्तिष्ठामि. At what time you get up? That is the part. So okay. भवान् कस्यां कक्षायां पठति? In which class do you study? अहं सप्तम्यां कक्षायां पठामि. I mean questions will be asked, you have to answer in Sanskrit. That is स्वस्य परिचयं, self-introduction. Give your self-introduction in Sanskrit. Children, these are the maximum questions I have discussed with you. If you have query, please contact me. Thank you for watching this video. And if you have query, please you must contact me in my given address, even given my WhatsApp number or mail. I will clarify. Otherwise, if you have query, please come to me. I will solve your problem. And I am providing you PDF also. Go through the paper style. Each and every question you must see properly. Then only you can attempt all the questions successfully. Thank you very much for watching this video. Have a nice time. All the best.